Home prices are down 15% from the peak in May, which means going forward, you're going to be able to get a much better deal, especially with how long houses are staying on the market. And I'll show you that on the MLS as we're going through the neighborhoods.
All right, in this video, we're going to take a look at Lehi. We're going to take a look at entry-level homes, move-up homes, and the luxury homes. Right here, we have the tech hub, and look at that view. I mean, this is what makes Utah so beautiful. And right over here, you're going to still have new construction going on. They have townhomes, they have apartments. We're going to take a look at it all. We're going to drive through, we're going to go through different neighborhoods, and we're going to have fun here. So let's go and do this. Let's take a look and see what you like around here. Make sure you watch until the end to see the hidden gem in Lehi.
Before we take a look at the different neighborhoods and different price ranges in Lehi, if this is your first time to the YouTube channel, I'm Dinko, the realtor. I've been in the real estate game since 2016, and I specialize in helping people just like you across the entire greater Salt Lake area, the Wasatch Front, and I have people reaching out to me all the time, and I absolutely love it. I also provide game-changing data and information to help you take advantage of the housing market. That way you get a better deal. This information right here, we're going to go over it later on in the video really quickly. That way you're up to date of what's going on in the Utah housing market.
Now we're going to take a look at the entry-level neighborhood of Lehi. We're going to take a look at the move-up homes. We're also going to take a look at the luxury homes as well. That way you have a very good understanding of the Lehi area. As you can see, still get the beautiful views up there. You have the mountains and everything, and you're really close to all of the stores, all the jobs, the tech hub. So it's a really, really good location. And of course, we'll pull up the data. We'll analyze that as well. And I'll show you exactly where this is at on the map. Let's drive through the neighborhood. That way you can see some more of the houses here in the entry-level neighborhood. And I'll also show you how close this is to the tech hub as well. We're going to go across the street here as well into another neighborhood that's going to be the same price range area, smaller lots, but newer homes.
If you take a look here on the map, this is where both of those entry-level neighborhoods are going to be, and it's just minutes away from Timpanogos Highway and as well as the outlet.
This is also an entry-level neighborhood in the Lehi area. This neighborhood is just across the street from the neighborhood we were at earlier. So you have a choice. Do you want more yard or do you want a newer house? And look at this, you still get the mountain views, just a really nice neighborhood. And this one has a little bit of a mixed use, and by that I mean it also has the move-up homes, and we'll take a look at all of that. So let's go drive through and drive through. This is going to be the entry-level section, and then I'm going to show you where it has the move-up homes that are going to be bigger. So you have a lot of options if you want something that's older with more yard or something that's newer with less yard. It's kind of a give and take. And then of course you have the move-up neighborhoods and the new move-up homes that are going to have everything. They're going to have the yard, they're going to be bigger, and we'll go take a look at the move-up neighborhood here next.
Now we're going to take a look at the MLS data to show you how much the market has slowed down, and we have already lost 15% from the peak price in May. Right here, if we take a look at the actives, we see 18 days, 20 days, 50. Look at this in the hundreds. And if we go to the peak of the market at the beginning of the year, 0 days, 1 day, 2, 3, you just see how much quicker houses were selling. And right now, the market's down 15%, where the median home has lost $88,000. And we see how much longer these entry-level homes are now staying on the market.
This is the move-up part of Lehi, and we're going to take a look. We're going to drive through as well. But as you can see, you're going to have 3-car garages. You're going to have 2-car garages, much bigger houses. And we're going to look at the data so you can see what it used to be, the cost to live here, and what the cost is now. I really like the Lehi area because you're going to get a lot newer homes. It's a newer part of town. As Greater Salt Lake area was expanding, it expanded into Lehi. And a lot of this, I remember a field trip I took, there was, cornfields out here. We went on a corn maze. And now to see all of this is just amazing. You still get the mountain views and you're next to the tech hub. Just a really, really good place and gives you a lot of different options.
I'll show you a little bit later on in the video how much prices have dropped. But keep in mind that 1 out of 3 homes that are on the MLS right now have been active 100+ days. All of this means better deals for you going forward.
Let's go drive through. That way you can see a little bit more homes here in the area. Really beautiful neighborhood. And I personally like how much more new construction there is in Lehi and how much newer the area is. You don't get as much of this on the east side of Salt Lake Valley as you do get here in Lehi. And of course, if you go on the west side of Lehi, you're going to get even more new construction. And of course, I'll show you all of that information on the MLS and the data as well.
You get more house for your money on the west side of Lehi, but I want to show you the data here on the move-up homes that are 3,000 to 5,000 square feet. If we take a look at what's active, look at this, 12 days, 18, 20, 30, 40, 70, 90, 100. I mean, look at all of these homes that are just lingering on the market. You are going to be able to get a much better deal now, and the market going down 15% from May's peak, it has not stabilized. If we look at the market here at the beginning of the year, look at all of these houses going off the market in 0 days, 1 day, 2, 3, 4. They were getting multiple offers and going off much quicker. Now the market is down and the cards are in your hand as the buyer.
This right here is the luxury area of Lehi. I mean, take a look at these houses. They're big, they're beautiful, they're on top of a mountain. And when we go down here, there's a lot of new construction. We're gonna drive through that, but look at the valley. I mean, you can just see the entire valley. It's just beautiful. Look at the houses up there. I mean, this is just breathtaking. So let's go drive through and see what the neighborhood has.
Before we take a look at more of those luxury homes in that new construction area, I want to show you what's going on in the Utah housing market. The median price is down 15% and we have lost a third of the pandemic gains. So if you take a look at Lehi right here, the median price peaked in May at $680,000, which is up from 2019's $409,000. Now with that 15% decline, that same $680,000 home is worth $580,000. And a home that is now $1 million has dropped its value to $850,000. The price points that are higher are getting affected even more. Plus, with that spring inventory that's flooding the market, you're going to be able to get a much better deal. We've had 8 consecutive months of price declines after having 30 months of price increases. It took 30 months to get to that extremely high median home sales price, and now in 8 months we've already lost a third of it. So you are going to be able to get a much better deal going forward. Down below in the description, I linked the video that goes over this in much more detail. I also have a market playlist that keeps you up to date with what's going on in the Utah housing market.
Let's go drive through the luxury area here, and at the bottom you're also going to have the entry-level homes as well. So we'll drive through here. You'll take a look at the houses, the views, just beautiful. This is what I love about Utah, is the views. I love the outdoors. Can never be bored with the amount of stuff that there is to do in the greater Salt Lake area, the Wasatch Front. And right now we're exploring Lehi, and this is a luxury area of Lehi. And right here, look at this view. Look at that valley view. We'll cut the video here and then we'll return when we get closer to where the new construction is going on. Now we're going to drive through the section that has that new construction where I said we're going to cut off the video and resume. But just look at that view. Look at these houses. Just beautiful. And look at Utah Lake over there. And look at all of this new construction. We're going to analyze the data. We're going to analyze everything. And I'm going to show you what's going on. Just beautiful. And you have different size of homes. You have the move-up homes, the luxury homes, and a whole lot under construction, which is really good, which means prices are going to keep coming down here. And we know new construction is not doing too hot. So cancellations are up, and this right here is just going to be better for you as a buyer. And look at all this new construction. Look at these views. What a beautiful neighborhood. I love this area because you have the luxury, you have the mid-size, and then we're also going to take a look towards the bottom. You still get the views, and you even have apartment complexes. You have the townhomes. I really like it that they mix that, and everybody is able to live in this part of Lehi. It just makes it amazing. I love the houses, I love the views, and I love the fact that they thought about everybody in this area, and they didn't just do luxury, they did luxury as well as the entry level, as well as the mid-size. Just a beautiful part of Lehi right here. And look at that view. And this is driving still downwards, and we can see you have apartments now, you have the views still. So you just have choices of whatever fits what you're looking for. You want the luxury, you want the entry level. And I love the fact that what they did here is you have entry level, you have move up, and you have luxury. That way everybody has a choice and you still get the beautiful view. This is just amazing.
Remember, Dinko the Realtor has your back. My contact information is down below. Get a hold of me, and together, let's take advantage of the Utah housing market in 2023.